What's going on, fellow Wastelanders? Welcome back to the channel. Shock Radio here, covering all the latest news from the developers of CROSSOUT. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. First up, guys, Sea Battle is here, the Brawl. No more Steel Championship now. It is Sea Battle. Pretty cool brawl where you join the battle on special flying vehicles above a lake of acid, destroy enemies or their parts to score points and win. Now, they are rewarding scrap metal for this. Actually, I played a few last night. They are rewarding scrap metal. I played one scrap metal for this. I did get 52 scrap metal, which is awesome. Unfortunately, it is just scrap metal. I would much prefer like wires or something else, the plastic, anything but scrap metal. But nonetheless, it is a lot of scrap metal. So if you do need some scrap metal, a great place to get some scrap. And as far as the rewards for the Brawl, some interesting rewards that actually make it pretty worth doing. You get some pretty good things. These here engineers containers, which with some decor, some paints, and some a mattress. What mattress paint? That's interesting. You get the light post, which is actually kind of cool. I do enjoy that light post, traffic light. And at the very bottom, this is actually the most interesting reward of this here event. Now, honestly, I'm going to go for like the CK Shanghai CK kit. Yeah, for, what is this? The Docker? Absolutely. A lot of cool CKs in here. Snow Leopard. What kind of CK is this? This is for the Thunderbolts. Yeah, a lot of interesting CKs. Oh, this one looks cool too, actually. Sagittarius for the AC-43 Rapier. So actually a lot of cool CKs you can get from doing the Sea Battle Brawl, so pretty awesome. And again, there's no FOMO with this Brawl where like you miss out on the dailies, you miss out completely. All these challenges stack, so if you just manage to get on before it's over and do the challenges, you are good to go. I wanted to talk about some of the store sales that are going on right now. Speed Demon has a few days left to go, so if you want anything from this this year pack, especially like the Beacon Cabin that I love so much, some of these pack items might be cheap. The Raijin did lower in price because of the nerf, but it's still kind of expensive. But also, this year Bone Hunter pack is on sale, so one of my favorite cabins, the Manitou, it looks like you might be able to pick up this cabin pretty cheap while the pack is on promotion. Even these Noggles, you can actually pick up these pretty cheap. I picked up a few of these for stream yesterday to play a couple of viewer builds, and pretty fun weapons. So if you're looking for some good deals on the market or just sales on packs, check out some items in these special pack promotions. Alright guys, now as promised, the developers released a new teaser for the new mecha season in CROSSOUT Part 2, and they have some interesting things to say in here, including more frequent seasons and more free content. So let's see what they have in here, guys. Hello survivors, let's continue to learn about what new features are coming in the new season. This time, we would like to talk about the new legendary cabin that builds upon the Omnibox, and have a look at the new legendary grenade launcher with 2 firing modes. Let's go. So of course, features in the dev blog might change and aren't final. So the new legendary grenade launcher looks actually pretty sick. It looks like a tiny retcher, like the hitboxes the retcher always wanted to have. Looks like it's wrapped up in this weapon, so that's pretty cool. It is a scavenger's weapon. The scavengers have an explosive surprise for you. The main features of the new grenade launcher is 2 firing modes. If you make one quick click, the grenade launcher fires a projectile which will burst into several small explosive fragments on impact. In this mode, the grenade launcher does area damage. If you hold down the firing button, the grenade launcher will fire a solid projectile which will not shatter on impact and will not create additional explosions. This mode reduces the spread and increases the damage of the projectile itself, allowing you to use the grenade launcher at long range like a cannon. So it's like a hybrid grenade launcher cannon. Pretty interesting. The perk of the legendary weapon allows you to increase the damage with precision shooting. It is better to activate it in the first mode. The damage of the next shot will increase for each part hit by the explosion. So they're really pounding home this whole damage modifier thing. I mean, they just released these the new module teaser that says it boosts damage, speed, and power of your build. Well, this new weapon has a perk that increases the damage. Let's see what the legendary cabin has to offer. So first of all, this looks really sick. This looks like they absolutely intended it to be used in with the mech arena, or the mech with the new mech legs. If you guys I've been following that. And also, it reminds me of the Founders season. They'll mention it here, but it does look like the Omnibox, but it definitely has like Founders aesthetics to it for sure, bringing me back to the old days. The new medium cabin builds upon the Omnibox. It has 2 modes and permanent bonuses based on the mechanics of its predecessor, but these bonuses can be further enhanced during battle. The first mode will increase maximum speed and power. Additionally, the first mode accumulates a bonus to damage based on the distance you have traveled, but you can activate this bonus only in the second mode. Alright, so reading this again, the first mode will increase maximum speed and power. Additionally, the first mode accumulates a bonus to damage based on the distance you traveled. You can activate this bonus only in the second mode. Okay, so you basically get speed and power as you travel. It accumulates a bonus to damage, and then you can activate the damage bonus, but then you don't have speed and power, you have damage. So you go between speed and power and damage. So it's like the Omnibox, but instead of speed and power and then reload, it is speed and power and then damage, which is pretty damn insane. They really want high damage weapons. This is crazy. The second mode increases the maximum damage of all weapons. Additionally, in the second mode, the cabin accumulates the bonuses to maximum speed and power. To do this, you need to deal damage to enemies. These bonuses can only be activated in the first mode. Note that the higher the rarity of your weapons, the more damage you'll need to accumulate the bonus. So basically, the first mode, you're accumulating charges for damage. When you switch to damage, you're accumulating charges for speed and power. That is pretty interesting. That makes a lot of sense. I bet that teaser, you guys remember that Phaley release where he was like just fucking dashing through the wasteland and then jumped in the air? I feel like that was like part of the speed and power mode, I don't know, of this cabin. It looks like it was this cabin. So the cabin requires constant movement and accurate shooting, as well as frequent change of modes according to the situation of the battlefield. That seems really interesting. Definitely reminds me of something straight out of Mecha. So yeah, that's pretty cool. New structural parts, interesting. It looks like more scavenger, maybe Founders inspired parts. These parts are very interesting, to say the least. I wonder if these are bumpers, any shoot through parts. They look like they're pretty damn solid and probably explosive resistance. So also starting this September, CROSSOUT will have 4 battle passes per year instead of 3. The leveling will become faster and more content will be released per year, including free content. So more free content. I want to really focus on this more free content thing. And also we'll take a step back to this 4 battle pass thing, but let's continue. The content of each pass may be slightly reduced. Okay, not good. But the number of levels and overall value will not change. Maybe they're just taking out stickers and paints, or like the different crates that we don't care about, or some things in the battle pass are just like silly rewards that no one cares about. Maybe they're taking out the filler rewards and just keeping the nice chunk rewards in there. So let's keep walking through all the new features together in the dev blog entries. The next one is coming soon, and it will finally bring news about the new mechanical legs. Stay tuned. So we don't know much about the mechanical legs, but they are promising. In the next dev blog, we're going to learn about the legs. So it does say CROSSOUT will have 4 battle passes per year instead of 3. Does that mean CROSSOUT is going to get more expensive for people like me that are just kind of trying to float by, keeping up with the battle passes, maybe getting my premium subscription on every now and then? Pretty interesting. This cabin is going to be interesting for sure. It looks like it is going to want to be used with mech legs. I like that hole. Like, that's a giant hole at the bottom of the cabin. You can definitely fit some modules and some juicy things behind that cabin. Very interesting indeed. And this grenade launcher looks pretty fun. It almost looks like a Helios and a Retcher, doesn't it? Like, I wonder if it's going to take like some synthesis or Prometheus to craft or something. It definitely gives me like Helios looking vibes. So anyway, drop your comments below what you think about this dev blog entry. We are going to be live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time on the test server, so follow me on Twitch. Make sure you hit the notification bell on YouTube so you can be notified when we go live. As a thank you to our members, when we're on the test server tomorrow for the first, say, 1 hour or 2 hours, it will be member-only chat and subscriber-only chat on Twitch, only for the first hour or 2, just so we can really keep up with our members chatting and I don't miss their requests on the test server. So definitely stay tuned for the test server tomorrow. Join the Discord, where you can find PlayStation, Xbox, and PC players from all over the world to connect with, and stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next video.